Why, hello friends! I hope you're having a great Aloha Friday. I am here at Pearlridge Center in Aiea. We're on the Makai side, which is, if you're old school, the downtown side, not the Macy's side, that's uptown or whatever you want to call it. So the one with the movie theaters, we're over here. And I'm going to try entering this side, right by Uncle Bo's. We're going to try Indian food. So over there is Koromo. We did that one. I like Koromo. This place is called Lasoon, right across from Hot Topic. Here we are. I did find it. All right, I got the goods. Hopefully, I can't tell if the sun is hitting the other way. I changed angles, but changed it up a bit. I'm here with some food from Lasoon in Pearlridge, near the theater side by Hot Topic and Koromo. Let's start off with their drink. It's the mango lassi. If you've seen my other Indian videos, such as Cafe Maharani, we did Bombay, Indian cuisine in Waikiki. I always got to get a mango lassi whenever I have Indian food. I really actually enjoy Indian food. Although, kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't have any desire. It's not high on my bucket list unless it's northern India, like the upper part. What do they call it? Kashmir. I would love to go there, but I have no desire to go to India really. I don't like hustle and bustle and noisy places. So I don't know. Maybe I might be proven wrong one day if I ever go. But I do love their cuisine. So this is already made. It's in their fridge, and you just grab and go. So that's the beauty of this. That you can just grab and go if you're in a rush. Everything's already made like cafeteria style. You look at it just like Panda Express, and he scoops it and puts it in your plate. I was actually very shocked at how quick my bag was put together. So if you're wondering, mango lassi is yogurt and mango, fresh mango blended together with a little bit of sugar. Yeah, that's so good. This has real mango flavor. It's not artificial, but it's not like a creamy smoothie or anything. It's got that tartness of the yogurt, so that's what makes it totally special, and I really love mango lassi. If you like sweet things or smoothies or creamy drinks, definitely get this. If you're lactose intolerant though, I'm not sure if you would want to get this, but I am not, so I enjoy mango lassis. They're really delicious. Let's hit up on something. There's a lady, Maureen Brown, that has been commenting all week. You're my new favorite fan, Maureen. Auntie Maureen. Here's some of her comments. She always asks over and over on every video if I pay for my food. Yes, I do pay, and I keep telling you that, and you keep asking the same asinine question. So, if you're wondering, I pay for all my food out of my own pocket. I never ask for anything for free. And anyway, if you're assuming I get everything for free, I don't know of any restaurant that would give any YouTuber free crap. I mean, really, I am nobody. I am little old me. I don't think they'd even give like famous people free crap because they probably look at you like, who the hell do you think you are? So no, I don't get my food for free. And if I do, such as the only example where somebody threw a freebie in was Fratelli's Express. He insisted I try the sauce, so he threw in a tossed salad. But I told you I was pretty transparent about that. So, Auntie Maureen Brown, go take your meds, stop being a stank tuna, and go sleep. Because obviously you got amnesia or Alzheimer's because you keep asking the same damn question. And then she says to stop talking. It's not really a food review show, but a showcase show. So I do talk. Go find a reel with music and scenes of food if you don't like it. And I just don't understand why people keep going to every video and trolling. Well, probably to be a troll. But they obviously don't like it, which is your right. I don't expect anybody to like my videos or everybody to like my videos. There's nobody that's going to love any video on YouTube 100%. Everybody has their likes and dislikes, but why do you not like something and keep watching it? But you know what? Shaka to you, because keep the money rolling. Every time you watch, I get 10 cents or something. So aloha, Auntie Maureen Brown. Thanks for your dimes. So obviously, you know, people like her, I'm assuming it's a her. If you have a name Marlene as a guy, then I can see why you're so upset in life. But Auntie Maureen, you got your 15 minutes of fame. Hope you're happy. After that, I'm probably going to ban you because you're kind of annoying and boring after a while. But I had fun playing with you. All right, power with my rant. Back to the food. So like I said, there's so many choices. I will show you some B-roll. There is tons of different kinds of dishes. He said, the employee there, he's super friendly. I didn't get his name though, but he said the butter chicken is the most famous for or popular in the restaurant, and you could tell because there was only a little bit left. And I went at about I want to say 1:30ish, so it was almost gone. So because there's so many choices, I had to choose different ones. So there are other dishes if you're not interested in the ones I picked. So I did get the butter chicken since there was only so much left and I wanted to try it. I got the spicy fish, and I also got the Palak paneer, which is spinach with cheese, and their cabbage. I forgot the name. I think it's bhaji cabbage. I might be wrong. I'll put the spelling on the bottom. But it comes with some basmati rice. You can get yellow rice or regular basmati rice. I got yellow. So I got the combo plate, which is basically your choice of 2 meats and 2 vegetables, and it comes with the rice, like I said. So those are the choices I picked. The vegetables was the palak paneer, which is spinach with the cheese and the cabbage. And then there are other types of vegetables such as spicy eggplant and dal, which is Nepalese, and also some kind of Indian chickpea dish. So there are vegetarian options. All right, let's taste the butter chicken. It looks very tender and soft. It's usually like this texture where it's almost to the point of being shredded. This one has a sweetness to it, a little bit sweet, a little bit of heat at the end. So it is a little spicy, not too much. And then you get all those different flavors from the spices, the Indian spices. Wow, that's good. And the chicken's so tender. It's like the chicken just breaks apart in your mouth. So tender and soft. Definitely not tough, but it appears like it might be chicken breast or something. It's the white meat, but it's not dry at all. It's coated with that delicious sauce, and it's just been stewed so long, it's just so tender. Let's take some of this rice with the chicken. I don't know about you, but I love basmati rice. I actually started buying basmati rice at home. I don't really eat much starch at home, but I do like the taste of basmati rice better than jasmine. And although I love local rice, Calrose rice, it is not good for me personally because I get really high blood sugar. But basmati rice is a great alternative. It has less carbs. It is a little bit drier compared to Calrose, but I got used to it. So I have seen some, reviews on Yelp saying that they found the rice dry, but I'm used to this. I enjoy it, and I make most of my meals for lunch with basmati rice. And I just love it. It's fluffier. You might say it's dry because people are used to Calrose rice and it being sticky and all, but this one kind of just fluffs and falls apart, and it's just a fluffy texture. If you eat the rice plain, you definitely taste the spices as well. Just a hint of floral spices, kind of like a turmeric kind of smell, or that retrohale. I use retrohale because I smoke cigars, but that taste that you get in the back of your throat and kind of comes back through your nose, it has that floral scent, and I like it. All right, before we get to the fish, let's try this cabbage. It's also yellow, so it's probably tossed in a lot of different Indian spices. I believe the guy I spoke to out in the front said some of the spices in here is cumin and some turmeric, so I'm glad to try it. It looks very delicious. I love cabbage. Seems like there's some peas and a little bit of onion and carrot in there as well. I picked this one because, like I said, I like cabbage, but I think it gives it a little bit of a contrast because all the meat dishes are usually soft, which is good, but sometimes you need a little crunch between. It's not cooked till it's dead. Still got a little crunch to it. I like that kind of cabbage. Kind of reminds me of the cabbage I had with the Jamaican food at Island Jerk. Or is it called that? I forgot. The one in Kaneohe. That was a good cabbage side as well. That one also has a little spice kick to the end. At first you don't taste the spice, but you feel that spice heat at the end. Kind of reminds me of cabbage kimchi. That's really good. And if you're new here, I always say I don't mean to compare it to something else, because you really can't compare a food to some other food. But the reason I do it is a lot of people seem to be hesitant to try a new cuisine when they're local, kind of stick to their own plate lunch and stuff. Definitely try it out. It's not scary. I say these things because it's something similar to something you would like, and you'd probably like it for sure. It's nothing weird. So yeah, if you like kimchi or something like a spicy cabbage that still has a crunch to it, you're gonna like this stuff, and it's so good with the rice. All right, let's move on to the spicy fish. Looks like it's fillets of fish, little tiny ones, all put together in a creamy sauce. He did warn me that it's very spicy, but I told him I like spice, so let's try it out. I don't know what kind of fish it is. Should have asked him, but here we go. I mean, it could be a basa or swai fish. It's very mild, soft fish, white fish, and I have no problem with it. It's not fishy, like I said, mild, and it just soaks up all that sauce. It does have a lot of spice, but I like it. It is very spicy, so if you don't like spice, you're not going to like it, but I like it. I love the sauce. It's coconutty, it's creamy. Reminds me of a really spicy Thai red curry or something like that. Looks similar to it too, but if you like that kind of coconutty, spicy curry taste, you're going to love this fish as well. Definitely goes well with the rice. My only complaint, I mean, really being manini here and petty about it, but I wish there was more rice, because this stuff has so many sauces that go well with rice, and you can dip it in the rice, but you only kind of get one portion, which is probably healthy for you, healthier for me, but all these dishes really go well with rice. So if there was more rice, it's kind of like the gravy all over thing. It would go so well with more of that basmati rice. Fish is really good. I definitely would get it again, and the sauce that it comes with is outstanding. All right, let's try our last vegetable. This is Palak paneer. If you're local or Hawaiian, you might say, this looks familiar. It looks like squid luau to me. And in some ways, it is kind of similar, except it's not kalo leaves, it's spinach. And it's cooked with cheese. So I'll show you those. They're like blocks of cheese. Kind of, people look at it and they think it's tofu, but it's actually cheese. So, same thing. Creamy like a squid luau. It really tastes exactly kind of like it, except for the Indian spices in there, like that garam masala type of taste. Really good, you know. If you like squid luau or luau stew, you're gonna like it. The only difference is the blocks of cheese. So if you do not like cheese, or you're lactose intolerant, again, maybe take it out or whatnot, but I like cheese. In Indian food, there's a lot of dairy in there because they use a lot of dairy, so unfortunately there will be dairy in some of their dishes. The cheese reminds me of a very bland, dried mozzarella, for those who are familiar, that's more familiar to people. It doesn't have much taste, like as in salted cheese, and it's got, once you chew into it, it kind of crumbles apart in your mouth because it's a little bit drier, there's not as much moisture. Or if you're really into cheese and Mexican food, it reminds me of a panela cheese because it kind of just breaks down into crumbly bits when you bite into it. Something like that, but a little bit blender. But all in all, a very good dish. You can see that I'm almost pow with it. So I really enjoyed it. It looks like baby poop or like vomit if you're going to be ignorant and say stupid comments, but hey, it's good baby poop. I also got naan. They have momos as well, but I didn't want to buy too many things. We did cover momos in the Makai video during Christmas with Gina from Ohana Eats. If you want to check that out, there's another place that sells awesome Nepali food, and he's always at that Makai and at food truck festivals like Waitele. So go check him out or check out the video. But I got naan because usually you can only get it at sit-down Indian restaurants. But here's their naan. It looks beautiful. I got the garlic naan. It comes with buttered garlic and some cilantro sprinkled on top of it. All right, so let's take a taste of their naan. I love naan bread. I will say it's a little bit chewy, As you could see, I had a hard time biting into it, but I must admit I was talking for ages and eating that food, so maybe it got a little cold, but it definitely has a good garlic flavor. On the top, I don't know if it's brushed with some kind of dairy, but kind of has a shine on it besides butter or ghee, and it's kind of like almost like a pizza with cheese that got broiled on top of it, but I don't know if it's cheese because they do have a cheese naan, and this is not the cheese naan. But I'm not sure if you can see, but it has those beautiful bubbles on there from being baked, and the backside has a nice crusty brown crust. So good. The taste is on point. It has a great bready taste. I love the cilantro addition on it with the little chopped pieces of garlic and the crisp edges. Sometimes you get a little bit of charred marks on there that gives it flavor, but not all of it is charred, so you still got that bready texture. The only thing is it's a little bit chewier than what I'm used to. I'm used to a pillowy soft naan, so I'm not sure if this is a difference between Nepalese naan, because when I spoke to the gentleman, he said they are Nepalese. They do mix Indian cuisine, northern Indian cuisine, with their Nepalese cuisine, which is similar to Indian cuisine, but kind of different. So I'm not sure if there's a difference with their naan and traditional Indian naan, if it's maybe supposed to be this way. So I dipped it in some of that fish creamy curry sauce. Now that was definitely the way to go. Definitely dip that naan into your curry and sop all that curry up, because that really went really well together. That was super good. And of course, when it's spicy, that's why you get the mango lassi. It's yogurt, it's creamy, soothes the taste buds in your tongue from all that spice. And that was a great meal. So when you're tired of the same old plate lunch, sometimes you got to go out of your way and expand your horizons. Definitely check out Lasoon in Pearlridge. I am so glad they're in a mall, accessible to anyone. Like I said, again, enter on the top, or actually it's the middle part. So there's the first floor with Longs and the old Sears. The second part, which has Uncle Bo's and Jen, that's where you want to enter, right by Karomo, and they're right there across from Hot Tropic. A great place, very friendly service. They're happy to answer any of your questions about the food if you're not sure. And I like that it's spread out and already cooked, because one, if you're in a rush for lunch, or you just want to hurry up and eat dinner if it's late, it's just grab and go. He scoops it up and it's already cooked, and he puts it in a plate and he packages it up, and you pay and you're out of there. There are about 4 seats in there to eat. It was kind of crowded in there. There was a group of people eating, so not a big place to sit in and eat, but definitely great for takeout. If you're not a big eater, you can get just one portion, so you can just get a butter chicken plate, a spicy fish plate, or a chicken curry plate. They have other meats as well. If you're vegetarian, you can get 2 choices of veg and a rice for a plate lunch, and it's pretty accommodating for everyone. I just got the 2 choices, that way I didn't have to buy 2 different plates, to show you some of the different dishes they offer. Like I said, they also have appetizers, they have momos, and they have samosas as well. And if you don't like garlic naan, you can just get plain naan or cheesy naan. So definitely try something new. If you're in the Aiea area, check out Lasoon, kind of a brand new restaurant serving Nepalese and northern Indian cuisine. Check it out if you're looking for something different. And thank you for watching and joining me. And I'll see you next week, Friday. Have a great Aloha Friday, everyone, and have a relaxing weekend. I'll see you next week for another food adventure. Take care. Peace out. Maureen Brown, I love you. I wrote a song for you, just for you. Maureen Brown, don't frown, 'cause you a fucking clown. Maureen Brown, don't frown. Maureen Brown, 'cause you a fucking clown. Love you, Maureen.